Voices of the Anambra, our pride, our voice.
Welcome once again to Voices of the Anambra podcast. And yes, you've noticed that we've been taking a look at 4 years of Professor Soludo's administration. And as we are in the second tenure, we are expecting a whole lot. My name is Uche Chukwu Ebonam, and of course, you can call me Jasmine.
And I'm Amaka Ezidebego. Glad to see you here.
Yes, today on the podcast, we are taking a look from the traditional institution. We're looking from that direction.
From that
angle. And we want to access, from that angle, Professor Chukwumachal Soludo, CFR's Oluwatoegwe Otenibo. No, that one, Cabo from Temimo River now. Go.
I
didn't know how one yechari afanina. Oh yes. The Anambra North uzo chikaka wenya Oluwatoegwe. Then traditional rulers need we chikaka ono we chikwe ade Oluwatoegwe chikwe okune ife ndi Igbo. So why not ask them what is going on? What is going on? With us in the studio is Igwe Sir Dr. Ambassador.
Oh my God.
Thank you. God bless you.
Do you need water?
Because you water. Calm down. Igwe Sir Dr. Ambassador John Mark Anyaoha. Igwe Chimereze. Nkawan of Ogbunka, Ancient Kingdom. Welcome to welcome. Voices of the Anambra podcast. So your face be like this, Igwe. Igwe. No, you're welcome to Igwe. You are from the traditional institution. A king from an ancient kingdom as ancient, antique, and tough as Ogbunka. And Ogbunka is one amazing town in Anambra State, making up the 179 communities. Yeah. Looking back to March 2022, 17th of March to be precise, what was your first impression of Professor Soludo as he stepped into the shoes of becoming the governor of Anambra State?
Well, actually, our governor, Mr. Governor Oluwatoegwe Anambra, is really doing well in Anambra State. It's like he prepared. He knows since 2010, when he was in PDP, based on that time, till 2021, that he's going to be governor of Anambra State. Basically, not like other politicians, but is prepared for him to come and serve in Anambra in area of education, in area of security, in area of infrastructure, in area of all ratification you may think of. And number one, the way I look at him, I'm not looking at him as a politician. I'm looking at him as somebody that know the problem of Anambra and is prepared for him. That's why all the things that you're doing, all the senatorial zone in Anambra State, in Anambra North, in Anambra Central, and in Anambra South. If you go there now, you will see by yourself as a journalist the amazing work that he is doing. The work is speaking for himself. Every other person in Anambra are happy about it.
So from day one, you never doubted his ability. Yes, you didn't see him as a normal politician who makes empty promises.
No. Because if you're looking at incident in the Central Bank of Nigeria in 2007, then bringing it to Anambra State here is just like what he said before, that is going to make Dubai Taiwan. And if you're looking at what is happening in Anambra State, is it not Dubai Taiwan? Coming from here, moving from here to Ekurobia, if you're looking at driving from here around 8 p.m. in the night, going to Ekurobia, you're looking at it, is it not Dubai Taiwan? Moving from here in Oka, Is it not Dubai, Taiwan? The area of infrastructure, the area of education, in area of security. But we are talking about security in my community in Orumba South in general. About more than a year now, Mr. Governor have tried, not like before, 2021. People will come back home in Ogbunka last Christmas, everywhere safe.
Unlike before.
Not like before. In Orumba, not like before in the last 2 years. So if you are, for me, if you want me to give me a pass mark, I will give you 50%. Over just 150 more. So he's really trying, and I believe if he's coming back for a second tenure, he will do more. Thank you.
All right. Okay. As a traditional ruler, how would you describe the relationship between the traditional institution in Anambra State and Mr. Governor? Because people have different opinions to how Professor Soludo relates to these institutions, more especially from the point of removing the seat of the chairman of the Anambra State Traditional Council from Onitsha, giving it to Igwe Obosi. A lot of speculations. No, he tells them what to do. And Igwe was the same. So is that the kind of relationship we have with him, or is it cordial and people are misinterpreting whatever it is that is going on?
Well, people can have their own opinion.
True.
Based on governor. There's what they call rotation in Anambra State.
Yeah.
In terms of whether in political, whatever, and traditional institution also.
Okay.
When the former chairman of Anambra State Traditional Ruler Council was there's a lot of traditional constitution that they have to, which is not yet then being passed to law.
Okay.
So when the Mr. Governor entered as governor of Anambra State, the first point of call was him to be able to look at the traditional institution, look at the way he can be able to reposition it. After repositioning it, then you have to look at the chairman and vice chairman and things like that.
Yeah.
So we have to look at it that from Anambra North, which is Onitsha is Anambra North, then you have to move to Anambra North to Anambra Central.
Okay.
From Anambra Central to Anambra South.
Yeah.
You understand? So based on working relationship, we'll have a very good, robust working relationship with Mr. Governor, His Excellency, Professor Charles Soludo. All right,
So there's no
so
way.
we don't have any rancor with him.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Igwe, you said earlier that if you were to rate Soludo, you were going to rate him 150 over 100. Now, I would like to ask from your throne, closer to the people, and you see their daily struggles and even their wins and their triumphs. But would like to know, Keki's for life for the people, for the average in the Anambra, how has life changed for them since 2022 that this administration took over?
In the area of where I come from, because if you are talking, you'll talk from my place as a king. Governor is trying. If you come to Ogbunka, you have already done a lot of things in the area of roads, in the area of health, in the area of schools. Yes.
Wow.
There is a road from Ogbunka, Norvegia, from Akpu Road, which is have completed, 100% completed,
Wonderful.
which is not yet commissioned, I think so. And there's another health center that we have, which they have already renovated the health center also, and also furnished them.
Wow.
And the area of security also, which will have about almost 74 Agule chambers, security, Ogbunka Central Vigilante, which has already been funded, and also they are working too.
Interesting.
So the other areas are for maybe other ones just led for the town union and other things to develop and things like. But I believe state government is doing the best thing in the area of infrastructures and a lot of things.
Wonderful.
When it comes to government policies, we've had free education, free antenatal delivery. In fact, police can go. Can you kick out the surprise? Which of these policies surprised you and gave you hope for the common man in Anambra State?
And the area of education, the governor have tried very well. Area of free education. in primary school
Secondary.
and the secondary school.
Even
Because
nursery.
if you are looking at the country, it's very, very hard. So there's a policy about this. A year also, he said that nobody should pay. If you are willing, that number is willing to go to school, they should go, and nobody should collect. Both the PTA, the headmaster, the headmistress should not collect 1 naira. Eh?
Yeah.
So what do you want them to do again? So if for me, I will call him Jesus of our time. Because number one, the one thing for you to have a children, the other one is for you to be able to cater for them.
True.
The other one is for you to be able to go through education, informal education, for them to be able to get what from primary to secondary.
From
So,
nursery.
from nursery, primary to secondary.
Secondary, yeah.
Then other tertiary institution is something that parents can be able to do. You understand? So if a government can have the policy like that, for them to be able to support the local man in my community, Ogbunka. So what do you tell the person as a government? Eh? So I believe for me, you have tried in that aspect. Then the other one is the area of health. Also, whenever you deliver your baby in the distance, you are willing to go. Don't pay 1 naira. So what do? Eh? You tell the government they are not trying. I'm asking you.
They're trying.
Huh?
See, of course they're trying.
So in area of roads, whenever you have something from Ogbunka, you can be able to go to Oka. Before, it's not less than 3 hours from my community Ogbunka to Umunze to Oka. But now, if I'm going to Oka now, I'm not going through Umunze again. I will come out to Ajali local government to Fumato.
Wait, so Igwe. So the accord to go from
Umunze, I'm not traveling through Umunze again.
Us is straight.
I will travel from Ogbunka to Ajali to Ufuma Junction to Awa to Ndukwelu to Amansi. Not less than 53 minutes. So if you have a government that give you that
Kind of access.
to the state capital, what do you tell him? So what we are trying to say is this. Mr. Governor is trying. If you're in area of infrastructure, is trying. So that's the only thing I can say. And I want him to do more.
no Oliver Twist wants some more.
Yes, want to do more in the second tenure. I believe the person that are coming from, maybe they will take over from him in 2030. Maybe if that person entered, maybe that person will not do anything.
What could they finish?
Maybe the person will not do anything. Because governor is doing everything.
The Dubai Taiwan.
He's doing everything in
Silicon
the
Valley.
Anambra North. Look at the 33 to Nsugbe. He's dualizing it.
Yeah.
That Tronque Road. You're looking at the Nnewi, the Ozobol, the Agolo to Nobi to Nnewi to Ozobol. He's doing it. Then another one that is doing now from Ekulop, from Amobia here to Ekulobia to Oga. He's doing it. Another one from Ekulobia to Oko to Amokpara to Fuma.
Yeah.
He's doing it. The other one have finished from Amansi to Awa, to Ndukwela Awa to Fuma. He finished it. The other one from Amansi to Ubene. He have finished it. So if you're looking at within our capital here, you're trying. Go to Abakaliki Street in the night. Look at what is happening there. The road. The area of this one that go from what they call it, from there, from the other side of it, the second bridge from there to, is it, what they call it?
Is it Unity Stem side?
Not Stem side, the one in very close to Government House. The bridge there.
Oh, Aroma overhead.
Aroma overhead.
Oh, okay.
Eh? Man, you going at by in with information. Do you go to these places yourself or?
If I didn't go there, I have information.
Wonderful.
Information.
You're really in tune with what's the information on ground.
So that is it.
All right. Imana Professor Soludo na-ekwu okwu na ọ chọrọ transform Anambra State to a destination point. No Bambuzi a departure lounge. Because now this is like when we raise children for Lagos, we raise children for Port Harcourt. So now he wants a situation where you raise children, your children are here, they're thriving here, they are living, they are working, they are enjoying. You think that he's living up to that expectation in putting Anambra State in that pedestal?
Let me be frank with you. I don't know where he get this money. Because he's looking at it that this money is somewhere whenever he want to do something. Because he's a governor that when he says something,
He'll do it.
it happens. If you are looking at the area of infrastructure I'm talking about, go to government house, new government house. When the old government house is not a place for you as either a senator or whatever, even a local government chairman cannot stay there and do transaction of a state government. But to go there and see what happens there. Go to SID, old government house. Look at the structures they are putting there. That is a Solution Innovation District. Go to Amako. See the infrastructure that they put there. The trauma center.
Yeah.
Go to Oga Boys, area of education. Go to what we are doing now in main market they are doing, the new market they are trying to do. Look at what is doing, trying to, I think they have already come to maybe the second tenor, Oka 2.0.
Yeah.
So if you don't have that wisdom, the willingness for him to be able to do here, look at before 2029, if you are not in Oka, you enter the Anambra State, you will not know Anambra State again. In 2029. If Mr. Governor will be doing this thing from 2021 to 2026, or let me call it from 2021 to 2025, they have performed this magic. If you swear him in March 17th, this month, for the second tenure, I believe he will do wonders. Why is he going to do wonders? Based on the about 10 oil rig that we have already recovered from Anambra State, from Delta State.
Yeah.
Then we're able to look at about 13% this thing that we're going to be giving to the states. There will be more money, there will be more projects. By that time, we are not talking about Dubai, Taiwan again. Maybe we'll be talking about Los Angeles, or we're talking about Nevada. So that is why I'm looking at it. Because one thing about somebody, when he gives somebody that is going to manage the state's resources very well, and the person is doing it very well, not the one that will give, at the end of the day, they will not do nothing. Come and eat every weekend, you will see them enjoying themselves. But this one, whenever you enter the Anambra State, if you go one side, Caterpillar is working. If you go the other side, Caterpillar is working. So everywhere in Anambra State, they are busy working, developing. Because if you are looking at the way Anambra State have developed since 2021 till now, I don't think if you are looking at it since 1999 or 1991, is more or less what is happening now, more or less better than what's happened before. So that's where I look at it.
In the space of just 4 years.
In the space of 4 years. So if you give him more 4 years again, I'm assuming that I given 10 I could have given him. For him to be able to do. But it's not my will. It's the will of the people.
True.
So that is it.
All right, Igwe, can you move to Billy from the administration's, what the administration is doing for the people? Can you batten at your own side as a custodian of culture and someone who is from the ancient kingdom of Ogbunka? You're really grounded in the culture of Anambra State. KKGC will rate this administration's efforts in preserving our cultural heritage and also supporting our traditional institutions.
Well, actually, what is the government are trying in the area of supporting culture, tradition, and every other things in the local level, which it depends on we as a traditional rulers to do more and inform our people what the tradition is all about and respecting the tradition. Because not only respecting the tradition, we're looking at the area of this and there's a one and there's a moke. They're doing a lot of things in our communities, doing all kinds of things. There's the genuine ones, there's ones that are using it to catch cruise, making money out of it. Because I don't see a reason why somebody will ask you, bring 1 million naira, let me do 100 million for you. Then if you are looking at the area of your village men or your kindred or your relation, you have never even done anything to them. So the policy, I believe there is something that will government keep on regulating. We as a tradition is one we are enforcing them. So when government regulates, we're looking at it as the other way, then we will enforce them. If those ones are not doing what government is doing and what the tradition required, we'll be able to report them to law enforcement agency for them to go and answer their evil way. The way I look at it. So based on myself as a traditional head of Ogbunka community, I'll be able to guide my people what to do that will please government and what not to do so that we will not enter into any problem.
But you see him as a different man, one who attends Ofala festivals, New Yam festivals, looking forward to eat wine and dine with Igwe, ending the era of Okite and bringing back the spirit of Akaja and Ebuto no man. Do you see him as a different breed of a human? Go not just name him, I'm a politician. Go.
No. One thing I want you to understand in life, in the kind of situation like this, is if you go to school from primary, secondary to high institution, at the end of the day, you graduate and you start working. You can't just from primary school to university or primary school to become get employed. So you must stop somewhere. Then in the area of dining with Igwe, if you know governor very well, you know what he's doing, you know the law, and you know how to make it happen. And he's someone that respects tradition very well. And respecting tradition, that's why we're given the title in Anambra Central, in Anambra North, and in Anambra South. And various local governments give him a chieftaincy title based on his antecedent towards the tradition of Anambra people. Because if you don't you don't have the value of the traditional institution in Anambra, so I don't think people will recognize it. Basically, based on they have the interest of the tradition and also the chieftaincy constitution of Anambra State. That's why people recognize him based on the good work and antecedent he had before.
So as a traditional ruler, what is the one challenge, or if there is any challenging part at all, being a traditional ruler under this administration? Or because Odomayanda, you have been a king before this administration came on board. So what is there any challenging parts of this in this administration? And if there are also, rewards that come in as well as being an Igwe under this administration as well?
Well, there's the challenge you are talking about is something that, which, if there is any, but for now, as a Anambra State Traditional Rulers Council, which I'm not in a position as the chairman, we'll have a chairman, we'll have a channels, which whatever we'll have as a meeting, which we'll have quarterly meeting. We'll be able to discuss it there. If there's any issue, then we'll go through our chairman. Chairman will be able to communicate to His Excellency.
Okay. Yes. So this channel is a smooth channel.
Yeah, it's a smooth channel.
And it has been working so well for the institution.
Yes. What about the rewards? Any rewards?
The most rewarding part of being an Igwe.
Under this
not reward because the way you understand. So there's nothing like a reward. Only what you do if you know the best thing as a traditional ruler. We'll have ethics and the destiny of the institution, which you know the right thing you do, you know the bad one you leave. So as a traditional ruler, which will have ethics, and there is a law of 2007 that guiding all the 179 communities of Anambra State Traditional Ruler Council, which the law is the Anambra State Traditional Rulers Council law.
Okay.
I think 2007. Yeah.
Well, if we are going into the next 4 years with Professor Chuma Charles Soludo once again, if you're asked for one thing that you want to be done in your community, what would that be for the next 4 years?
If you asked me a question without any contradiction, I will ask him, we have a massive land in Ogbunka. If you measure it with the Mam River and the boundary with Orumba North in Ufuma,
Okay.
After I asked him if it's something that can bring the University of Agriculture, Anambra State University of Agriculture, down to that place, which you can be able to put up the school there, and where you can be able to do the practicals and things like that.
No.
If you asked me, it will be my priority for me to be able to ask Mr. Governor to do it. If you're asking me,
We're asking you. We're asking you.
that would be my first priority in second term of His Excellency.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
What of transforming the Ogba Cave to be a world tourist location?
Oh, well, I'm not from
At least-
Urezuka.
Yeah, because
Urezuka-
it's going to open up. It's going to open up Ogbunka.
No. Urezuka is another community.
But it's going to open up Ogbunka and
you
Urezuka as
asked me
well.
about my community.
Your
community.
Is Ogbunka. I'm talking about my Ogbunka.
I know
So
it's an
is there
extension.
another
He doesn't want. He wants to focus on his community.
I'm talking about my community.
But when it opens up, eventually, if it becomes a tourist
No,
site,
based on if you open up actually,
yeah,
the IGR, everything you are talking about, they have not mentioned
it's
Ogbunka.
not. But the development will flow now. When I get that, now, okay.
If you go interested, you go give all the interested.
If you get on Onitsha spread to
That's when it spreads. But
Zunaka.
if it spreads to Ukwerezukalaka, it becomes Ukwerezukalaka. It's not Onitsha.
All right. Well, the University of Agriculture would be a nice one, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, it will.
Considering the massive land mass in Ogbunka.
Yes.
All right, Igwe, one last question. If history is to remember the Soludo era, what can I just one word that you would prefer to, use to remember this administration of the Soludo era in Anambra State?
Let me be frank with you. In 2003, around 2003, 2004, there's a road that connects Umunze to Umuchu, to, what do you call it, Ibuku.
Yeah.
People remember that road because of Governor Chris Ngige.
Ngige.
Whenever people passes that road, they
Yeah.
remember Ngige.
Yeah.
But in this administration, people will remember Mr. Governor for one thing. If you are looking at the way Anambra State is very, very small, but the road was so tiny. But Governor be able to open all those roads from various discussion I have with you, from Amawabia where, from there to, because in the Christmas season, if people from Anambra South is going to Anambra North, Anambra South going to Anambra North is going to Anambra
South or Central.
there will be a lot of heavy traffic,
Yeah.
either in Agolo, Ekulobia, or Nobi.
Even Umunze was.
Even
Yeah.
Omunze too. But basically the way it is now, governor have already done what? Open up all those areas. If not him, I don't think there's any other person will think of doing that. Then if you're coming up December period in Fon City here,
Yeah.
people don't normally come back to East.
Mm-hmm.
People go to Asaba. People go to Enugu. But if we are within the period of Christmas season in Fon City here, if you're looking at what is happening there, looking at every Sunday, Saturday, students and other people that are living in Oka, even up to Onitsha, flow to that area
Yeah.
to go and enjoy themselves.
Even from Enugu State.
What government is doing there? They're generating money.
True.
But people are looking at it as government, why did they go and build this, build that? But they are making money.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm telling you how much they are making there in last Christmas, you won't believe it. So it's the government that have foresight, that know what people required and what
Yeah.
people needed, and be able to invest. If they can be able to bring out that Fon City to Umunze,
Yeah.
yes, people will be enjoying. When you walk, you enjoy.
True.
Not only you be keep on walking every
Walk,
day,
walk.
Without
from Monday
enjoying.
to Sunday, there's no enjoyment.
As Jackie.
So if you are in abroad or you are in anywhere part of Europe or Asia, when you walk, you give yourself holiday, 2 weeks holiday to go and relax and enjoy yourself. You want someone when you walk, or you want someone is alive, you'll be able to walk. When you are not alive, you are not going to walk. So that's where I look at it. So we remember Soludo for a lot of things, which
Okay,
A lot of project that is doing.
Just one word.
Mr. Project. They're doing a lot of things in Anambra.
All right.
So it will be the Mr. Project era.
All right, we.
All right. Thank you so very much, Igwe Sir Dr. Ambassador John Mark Anyaoha. Igwe Sir Dr. Ambassador John Mark Anyaoha, Kawan of Ogbunka. Ogbunka is in Orumba South local government area. And we know that as our 2021, going into 2022, 8 local governments were held siege by non-state actors. What is the situation of things right now? We have heard that the Homeland Security Law has been put into place. Is it effective in your community? How safe is Ogbunka now?
Well, the way I look at it, my own perspective as a traditional ruler, Ogbunka is safe. People that live in Ogbunka, they are safe. Coming to Orumba, what you used to hear in 2022, 2023, that's not what we are hearing now. In Orumba.
Okay.
Coming to Ogbunka, what is happening before is not what will happen now. No, there is nothing there. There is something there, which I believe law enforcement agencies are doing their best for them to be able to clear all the whole forest and things like that. But what I'm trying to say, basically on December when the governor launches these vehicles for police, the DSS and things like that. Yeah. Generally in Anambra, if you can move from one place to another, you see police. You are moving from here to here, you see, not like before. Mm-hmm. If you're looking at Agule Chamber vehicles and things like that, the governor purchased for them. So we are improve security in the rural area, because that is rural area, that's where the things happens.
Yeah.
Not in the community, not in Oka, not in Onitsha, not in
the towns.
It's in the rural area. So whenever you see those vehicles, you see police are working, like they give them energy to work. So you find out that the governor is trying.
What's your take on the end to the Monday sit at home?
The Monday sit at home is something that people are using it to make money. You understand?
Why would you say that?
The governor has picked. And also, I believe people are tired of it. Only what I heard about people are saying security should be in the junction of everywhere. They will come out. They don't want in a situation where, but which I believe governor and the commissioner of police are doing the needful. Yeah. So not people using the advantage of it. When getting Monday, you're supposed to go and open your shops. There will be a revenue. There will be an IGR and things like that. You say no, I'm not going. Basically based on your selfish interests and things like that. It becomes a sabotage to the government.
Yeah.
So if the government can provide the security, provide the market infrastructures and everything, it's for you to on Monday come and open your shop and do your business and go.
All right. Well, everything that has a beginning actually has an end, and we've come to the end of today's episode on Voices of Anambra. I want to say a huge thank you to you, Igwe Sir Ambassador Igwe Sir Dr. Ambassador John Mark Anyaoha, Nkawan of Ogbunka. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing your pouring out your heart. Thank you,
Igwe. He has spoken his mind.
Yay!
Our Voice of Anambra.
Well, I've heard from the horse's mouth, but it's not a horse. It's an Igwe.
We heard from Igwe's mouth.
Here we come to the end of Voice of Anambra. My name is Uche Chukwu Ebonam. And yes, of course, remember to like, share, comment, and click on the notification bell so you'll be notified of the next content we have for you.
Thank you.
And I am Amaka Ezidibego. Don't forget to follow us across all social media. I'm talking to you in particular. Go and follow us now, because you drop your phone now and you forget. Go and follow us across all social media platforms so that you'll be notified once our content drops. Bye.
Voices of the Anambra, our pride, our voice.